Hello, I'm back. It's Radmila, and um, I just want to give you guys an update because I am back and blonde. Check it out. Anyway, I'm feeling really silly. I'm still at work, so something awesome happened to me last week. I got sick. And actually, it was a really cool thing to happen to me because I so what happened was I was feeling like super nauseous at work, and um, then on I think it was Monday, I like was feeling nauseous, whatever, and I wasn't thinking much about it. And then at the end of the day, I like got the chills and I got like really hot and cold and feverish basically. Then I was like, fine, let me just take some Advil and go to sleep. And I was crying. And then I vomited everywhere. And then, fine, the next day I went back to work and I still kind of felt meh. And then I, at night, so I saw, my mother in law made me like this traditional dish, like the soup with garlic and whatever. And so I ate it and then I got home and I threw it all up. And I was like in and out of the bathroom the whole night, and I really couldn't sleep because I was up all night. And so the next morning, I'm like, how am I going to go to work like this? A, I'm afraid of having an accident, and B, I didn't sleep all night. So I decided for the first time in my life, I was going to reschedule all my patients. So I did, and actually, I saw like a lot of people today that were rescheduled on Wednesday, and they were fine, and they were like, "Oh, how are you? We're sorry, blah blah." So anyway, it was all good. Um, I have my tea. I got it just for this video. There was coffee in here before, which I made my assistant get for me because she was late. But um, so anyway, I was feeling really sick, so I ended up going to my mom's house the next day, and I just slept for the entire day, which was glorious, and nobody bothered me. And then I was like feeling okay, but then I was having like a lot of diarrhea. And so the next day, like just by accident, I had taken off like a really long time ago because I was taking off every other Thursday to study. And I was just off, and I was like, oh my god, 2 days off in a row. And so I was off, and then I just laid down and watched Netflix all day. And then in the middle of the day, I was like, listen, I'm tired of laying down. I feel so good now. I was like well rested. And also, my mom made me eat a lot of like rice and also the starchy water from the rice, and it made me feel so much better. This is the cure, by the way, for the future. And so I felt much better and decided to get my butt up. And I also decided that I have to stop eating crap and like finding other people's leftovers to eat, because I think what got me sick was I ate like an old hachipuri that was in the Brooklyn office. Um, and I think it was bad. Who knows how long it was sitting there, but I ate it and I knew it kind of tasted moldy, but I didn't think much of it. But then I got sick, so I'm like, it's probably from that, because that's the only thing that makes sense, because I didn't eat anything else on Sunday besides that thing. So anyway, I have to start taking care of myself. And I had read the 4 Hour Body um, book, like, not read, I listened to the audiobook, and then I stopped listening to it because it got super, like, weird and sexual, and, like, it was a little bit uncomfortable listening to it, and I was, like, afraid that somebody would come into my car and the audiobook would play just automatically because my Bluetooth was connected, and it would be weird. People would be like, what are you listening to? So I stopped listening to it, although I should go back to it and listen to it because now I need to like know the details. And I don't like all the chemical stuff he talks about, like taking all these supplements and yada yada. It's like a little too experimental for me. But I like the idea of the diet and the slow carb and everything like that. So, what else? Look at this pimple I just grew. Amazing, right? Okay. So anyway, today I I had some really awesome meals this morning. I bought cauliflower rice, which can be steamed in the microwave, which is so easy. I bought canned beans, which is so easy and cheap. They're like $1 per can. Hello. And I also bought, oh, I had like leftover chicken, boiled chicken that my nanny made for my kids' soup in the fridge. So I took that. And then for breakfast, I also had eggs. So, like, A, I'm saving money. And B, I'm following the diet. And I'm really excited. I found this like really good Reddit group which has like all the basically the whole rundown of the diet and like people's results on it and if people have questions on it. It's like finally a community, even though I'm not like I'm just lurking, whatever. Um, it's still a community nonetheless. And there's this like really cool Excel sheet, which is like it gives you your progress and it's like this line, this downward slope. So my goal is to lose 5 pounds by my trip to Israel, which is about 5-6 weeks away, which I think I can do. Not 5 pounds. I want to go right now. Today I weigh 182.5 and I want to weigh 175 by the time I go to Israel. So it's just a little bit, but I think like if, as long as I set a goal like that and I can stick to this, and it's like not a long time. Come on, it's like a month and a half. I hope that this is not my hormones getting me all like excited and ready. And so anyway, yesterday I sat and I made this little list of like goals type things. And for self-care, I decided to take vitamins, which is calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin A. Yeah. Flossing, because I'm not that good at flossing. I'll be totally honest with you. Brushing twice a day, that's just an easy check for me. Having a coffee in the morning. I have to eat 30 grams of proteins within 30 minutes of waking. It's actually really hard for me to do within 30 minutes of waking, but I'm like a little bit more lenient with myself within an hour of waking. Moisturizing my hands because they're really rough. I have to drink a lot of water, and I have been drinking, kind of. This morning I drank a lot, and then mostly coffee and water throughout the day. I have to shower. I did that. I think I did good on my water today. Shower. And then I have to sleep by 11 p.m. So it's almost 9 o'clock, and I should be going home. Oh, and then at work, I had to do my progress notes, which I did. Did I wear my loops? Nope. Did I do my care calls? Yep. Did I check sock tuck? Yes. Did I drink my water? Yes. And then leave work no later than 30 minutes after the last patient. So I was done 30 minutes after the last patient, but I didn't leave because first of all, I was like, where should I go? I didn't have a plan for that. And B, I just wanted to eat my dinner, and I needed some time to do that. And also just wanted to chill and watch television, even though I was done. I was done within 30 minutes after my last patient. And thankfully, my assistants have been really helpful today. Okay, so I weighed in today 182.8. For breakfast, I had half a can of beans, 2 eggs, and some cauliflower rice. For lunch, I had half a can of beans and avocado. I was supposed to have this tuna, but I did not because I was like in a rush during patients and I didn't have time to eat the protein. And I didn't want to, I also had chicken, but I didn't want to heat up the chicken in the middle of patients because I didn't want it to be smelly. And then I knew I wanted to put hot sauce on the chicken, and I knew that would be a big mess. So I was like, let me just wait till the end of the day. So after I dismissed my last patient, I had half a can of beans, the chicken, and the cauliflower rice. So I still have my tuna left over, so I didn't have one protein today. I think it'll be okay. I'm so curious to know how much I weighed tomorrow. I'm gonna fill in the Google Doc, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm so excited. I feel like this time it's different because I have like a small, reachable goal, and I have a goal date. Oh, there was this really cool documentary I was watching. Well, not documentary, show. When I was sick, laying in bed. It was called Bringing Sexy Back, which is like, I could totally relate to it because it's basically about people who used to look really amazing, but now they're like not taking care of themselves, life happened, whatever. And it's like they set a goal for like this date, and they do like a DEXA scan for their body fat percentage, and they just have this trainer come and teach them how to work out, and they transform their life, and like It's so motivating actually, because like if these people could do it, I should be able to do it. So mainly I'm going to try to change my diet. I'm going to continue to go to the gym, hopefully Thursdays and Fridays, but it's going to be really hard. So yes, I think that's about all that I have to share with you guys. I'm excited to be back. I really hope to God it's not hormones. Let me just check my cycle calendar. If it's hormones, I'm going to be so angry, because that means that all of this is fake news. And my sister actually told me that there's a name for what I have. It's called PMDD, premenstrual dysmorphic disorder. Hold on. Let me give you the definition of it. PMDD. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder is a health problem that is similar to premenstrual syndrome but is more serious. PMDD can cause severe irritability, depression, or anxiety in the week or two before your period starts. Symptoms usually go away 2 or 3 days after your period starts. Dysphoric. Extreme mood shifts that can disrupt work and damage relationships. Symptoms include extreme sadness, hopelessness, irritability, or anger, plus common PMS such as breast, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think I definitely have it, because like I know that like I have like a huge hormonal mental shift. Let me see if we're on cycle. If there's 10 days or less to my you see, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'm like right before 13 days. I don't know, man. I hope not. I want to prove myself wrong. By the way, another good podcast I've been listening to. I have like a really ugly shaped head. Is called Work Life by Adam Grant. Ugh, it's amazing. I love listening to it. I wish that he had more episodes so I could continue listening to it, because he's brilliant, and it's like very interesting about like how people work and the underdog, and like I don't know, it's just so good. I love it. I recommend it. I would like to wish everybody a wonderful day, because it's going up to 13 minutes and I really have no more to say. I'm just ranting. And hello to my 3 viewers. You'll get a text message in a minute when I send this over. Bye!